McConnell was able to wriggle off the hook with 1:30 to go, and now they hold a favored position.
We're not going to have it. They called to each other.
Game here is to get up to full speed. KR makes his move first, and he'll be going faster when the gun goes off.
Go down below the line. 20. 17. 14. 13. 4, 3, 2, 1, shot!
Another clean start and another good job by Dellenbaugh.
Better unmute myself, I guess. Afternoon. So, news in D.C. Mitch McConnell stepping down, which I suppose is good. Mitch's tenure as Senate Republican leader, whether in the majority or the minority, has been a historic one might say. Mitch is responsible for stealing one Supreme Court nomination from Barack Obama and one from Joe Biden. So I guess in that sense, you could say that Mitch has been an extraordinarily effective leader for his party and has done a good deal to, shall we say, hurt the cause of liberty for millions of American women, and really for all of us over time. So here's the events that I caught a few moments ago. Got a live feed via Reuters. Link is in the description. But yeah, so here we go.
As you know, I intend to turn this job over to a Republican majority leader. I have full confidence in my conference to choose my replacement and lead our country forward. There'll be other times to reminisce. I'm immensely proud of the accomplishments I've played some role in obtaining for the American people. Today is not the day to discuss all of that, because as I said earlier, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. There are many challenges we must meet to deliver for the American people, and each will have my full effort and attention. I still have enough gas in my tank to thoroughly disappoint my critics, and I intend to do so with all the enthusiasm with which they've become accustomed. So to my colleagues, thank you for entrusting me with our success. It's been an honor to work with each of you. There'll be plenty of time to express my gratitude in greater detail as I sprint towards the finish line.
Sprint?
Which is now in sight.
Can't happen soon enough, Mitch. I noticed that my senator, Susan Collins, is sitting right behind Mitch. And when she gets up, Chuck Schumer gets over to, do that collegial thing, and nice warm bear hug from Sloppy Sue, the county girl. And now,
Mr. President, The senator from Maine.
The senator
Mr.
from Maine
President,
is the first.
I just want to very briefly recognize my good friend, the Republican leader, for his extraordinary service, not only to our caucus, but more important, to the Senate as an institution and to our country.
Failing to impeach a
His
criminal
tenure
twice.
as leader will be remembered not just for its historic longevity, but also
It is
for
okay to
his
boo.
unparalleled devotion to
Unparalleled.
this great institution, which he has always defended. I also admired the leader for stepping forward when it wasn't popular
No.
to do the right thing for our country and for our world.
Taking away bodily autonomy
There will be
from
plenty
over
of
half
time
of it.
for all of us to honor him in more detail as time goes on. But I felt compelled to speak today to thank him for devoting his life to public service for all the right reasons, to
Making
improve
sure you keep the women's
the
down.
lives of the people living in our great country. Thank you, Mr. President.
This time, Elmora was able to rig.
Oh my God, I hit the wrong buttons. So yeah, way to go, Sue. You've always been willing to apply the proper pressure to certain regions of Leader McConnell's anatomy, and you've done so on behalf of your funders. And what did you have to say? Once upon a time. Was it something along these lines? What did you tell us all? How did you feel? Once upon a time, Sue.
There are many who believe that Judge Kavanaugh will be the vote that results in abortion becoming illegal in the United States, and I wonder if you're concerned about that.
I spent a great deal of time personally questioning Judge Kavanaugh about his views on Roe v. Wade, a landmark decision and one that I support, and that was issued in 1973 and reaffirmed 19 years later in the Casey versus Planned Parenthood decision. So I could not vote for a judge who had demonstrated hostility to Roe v. Wade because it would indicate a lack of respect for precedent. What Judge Kavanaugh told me, and he's the first Supreme Court nominee that I've interviewed out of 6 who has told me this, is that he views precedent not just as a legal doctrine, but as rooted in our Constitution. And he reveres our Constitution. I asked him, is it sufficient if 5 current sitting justices believe that Roe should be overturned? And he said no. It would have to be the only case for overturning a long-established precedent is if it was grievously wrong and deeply inconsistent. Those are pretty high bars. He also described Roe as having precedent upon precedent because it was reaffirmed. And I would note that it was reaffirmed by 3 judges who co-authored the opinion who were appointed by Republican presidents and who were opposed vigorously by pro-choice groups.
You lied. He lied. McConnell lied. And here we are, in state after state, bills being put forward to compromise the health of American women, people who can get pregnant, people whose rights to their person and to their personhood have been ripped away from Americans coast to coast, left to the whim of gerrymandered states where people have no voice. I'd say good riddance to Mitch McConnell, but Mitch McConnell has done, won't do me much good. Won't do anybody much good. Realize, though, that McConnell, his backers, the people that are that continue to back the people of his quality, are embarked on a program spelled out in the Heritage Foundation's Project 2025 to turn this country into a theocracy. Devotees of the Seven Mountains brand of Christian nationalism that holds no respect for anyone not washed in the blood of their particular lamb. So while I'm, glad, I guess, that Mitch, for whatever reasons, has decided that he's entitled to rest on his laurels, those laurels are thorns for millions of people. And I hope he sleeps poorly at night. So, have a better day. I think I'll go fix a spinnaker. Sit at a sewing machine. You might catch me doing that. I dropped a link, by the way, for at the top of the hour and 15 minutes from now. Purple Rhymes with Orange is doing her weekly stream. I hope you'll stop by and say hi. Purple's great. I imagine Mitch Gray will be there, maybe Jenny, maybe me. You never know. But for all of that, on a very foggy day on Casco Bay, I will bid you farewell and say, keep fighting. Keep fighting. We can turn all of this around. But we really need to focus on that. We need to pump the brakes and put these regressive forces away. Thanks for watching. Good to see everybody. Ryan, Trees, folks who just got here, Tsunami, Glacia. Who else is here? Jason, Captive Desk Dave, Ember. All y'all, thanks for taking a little bit of time out to watch my coverage of my senators. Wishing well to the man who's fucked this country but royally for years and years. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Oh yeah, double button. Bye.